Morning, everyone. So we're live on Zoom and we're live on Facebook as well, which is great. I shall just alter the view of that a little bit. That's lovely. Okay. Well, nice to be back. Lovely to be doing this. Really kind of quite an interesting week for me. Lots of things happening, and again a lovely walk into work today. Although it was a very grey day. But all of this brings its own sort of beauty, I suppose, as we think about this and just noticing and experiencing these things as we're in whatever we're doing is lovely. So let's start by our sort of opening meditation. It's just that nice little getting in touch and saying hello to our breath. So if we have that nice dignified posture, so we've got a cord running from the base of our spine up through our shoulders, into our neck, top of our head, and it's just pulling us ever so gently. And drop your gaze to about an angle of 45 degrees. And just close your eyes. And in a moment, I'll ask you to take that deep breath in, noticing where you feel that breath the most. For some people, it's the top of the lip, around the nostrils, the chest or the abdomen, wherever you feel that breath the most. So take that deep breath in, pausing at the top of that breath, and then release gently. And just let your breath settle into its normal rate and flow. You're not trying to control your breath in any way. You're just noticing it. As you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Try and keep your attention on your breath for each complete cycle of your breath. From the beginning of that in-breath, to the pause at the top, and the gentle release of your breath, for it to begin again. Each breath is unique. Being in each moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Now once again you may notice your mind wandering. Your attention being taken by sounds outside the window. And that's okay, that's what happens. But rather than following that chain of thought to what that sound is, or what's happening outside, or another part of the house, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. As you breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Once again, remember, we're not controlling our breath in any way. We're just noticing it. Sometimes the breath will be strong and long. Others, it will be shallow and short. Stay with your breath for a few moments longer. And if you want to, just gently smile as you breathe, welcoming and being with each breath. meeting that breath with a gentle smile. And as it leaves, that smile follows it. A gentle smile. Now take a deep breath in once more, pausing at the top of that breath, and then release gently. And when you're ready, just open your eyes, and once more, give a gentle smile into the camera at me, or if someone's joining you in your home, then give them a smile. Lovely. Thank you for doing that. It's been an interesting week. Lots of things to think about. I've got lots of jobs done, which has been really interesting. And I've also been. I think I might have mentioned this last time. If I haven't mentioned it, you haven't seen. It's a lovely book. It's called The Emergency Poet, and I was just looking for another poem to read, and I came across this one called Small Boy. And I thought I'd read this because it's about I'll leave you to think about what the interpretation is for you, but it's often about that, for me it's about that acceptance and about that letting go of some of the negative emotions that we have, but I'm sure there are a whole host of things that you can pick up on this. It's called Small Boy by Norman McCraig. He picked up a pebble and threw it into the sea. And another, and another. He couldn't stop. He wasn't trying to fill the sea. He wasn't trying to empty the beach. He was just throwing away. Nothing else but. Like a kitten playing, he was practicing for the future. When there'll be so many things he'll want to throw away. If only his fingers will unclench and let them go. Don't know what you think about that poem. I kind of really like that and think about some of the emotions that we hold on to, that we cling to, and perhaps just gently letting them go, accepting what we feel, accepting what we're experiencing, and then just trying to let them go, and being gentle and kind on ourselves as well. Let's do another little meditation. We're going to do some softening your belly, thinking about softening your belly on this one. So it's kind of breathing into the belly. We'll kind of move into that sort of focused area as we do that. Okay, so that nice dignified posture once more, that nice straight back. And remember on this, we're not necessarily trying to relax, although it can feel quite relaxing. Dropping your gaze and gently closing your eyes. And just notice your breath. As you're breathing in and breathing out. Now quickly scan your body for any areas of tension. And allow yourself to consciously let go of any of that tension that you're holding. Whether it be in your shoulders, your back, your legs, your hands, your jaw, your forehead, wherever it may be. With the out breath, allow that tension to leave you. Now as you breathe in, bring your attention to your belly. Notice how when you breathe in, your belly rises. And as you breathe out, your belly falls. And with each breath, let your belly soften. Let go of any anger, fear, pain, or grief you may be holding in your belly. Allow your focus to remain there, noticing the gentle rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in and breathe out. Allowing those emotions of fear, anger, shame, unresolved grief, allow that to leave your belly. You may begin to notice how your heart feels as you do this. What is happening in other parts of your body, your shoulders, your neck, your back. With each breath, gently softening your belly. Feeling those challenging and difficult emotions just gently leave. Not holding on. As we breathe in and breathe out. You may notice your breath is becoming slightly slower, slightly deeper. Breathing in, and breathing out. The tension leaving you. Just stay with your breath, just for a few moments longer. Noticing the sensations you're experiencing, the feelings that are emerging. Notice any voice in your head chastising you for what you're feeling, how you're feeling. And allow yourself to be gentle and kind on yourself. Holding and nurturing, supporting. As you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now take a deep breath in, pausing at the top of that breath once more, and then release. And gently opening your eyes. And again, that gentle smile, both to yourself and into the camera. Okay. Lovely. I'm really enjoying these sessions. I think it's nice to do. It kind of it's really caused me to revisit a lot of the stuff that I was doing around mindfulness quite some time ago in meditation as a meditation instructor. Used to run various groups. So it's really lovely to be doing this again. So thank you for watching on Facebook. Thank you for coming and joining me on Zoom on this. It is much appreciated. Please share it as far and wide as you can. That always is much appreciated as well. And again, if you like our page at Golden Tree Wellbeing CIC on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, and all of those platforms as well. Yeah, interesting week as well in terms of the stuff that I've been doing with a particular company as well. We've been talking a lot about anxiety, and anxiety is really out there at the moment with the whole COVID-19 stuff, the crisis that's still going on. I noticed on the news this morning, I was listening to that, was the GP saying about how he's seen an increase in levels of anxiety within young people, particularly that sort of late teen, early 20s age group. That lack of connection that we're kind of getting with the world around us. And so I was thinking of another meditation to do. And again, it's about very much being in our own boots and sort of connecting with the earth, to ground us, to feel that we are here, that we are settled, and importantly, that we are okay. And that's an important kind of thing that I want to kind of keep talking to people about, that we're okay. We're okay to feel what we're feeling. It's not the emotion that's the problem very often, it's what we do with that emotion. And this is something that comes up time and time again when we're talking about anxiety. That feeling, that pushing away of, well, what is it that I'm anxious about, and actually trying to get that discussion going. But let's just have a little think about this one. This is about grounding. This is about noticing our energy within our bodies as well. So it might be quite an energizing one. Martial artists call the thing that we're going to think about that the Ta'an Tien, or Hara. This is where we're going to go focus again on our bellies, on the energy and the focal point of our chi, in terms of that sort of Chinese sort of medicine, that Chinese sort of philosophy side, the Tian Tien or Hara that we're going to be focusing on. So let's bring ourselves to that posture again. You might want to stretch your arms out, you might want to give yourself just a little shake, just to move about. When we're sitting, it can feel it can raise our sort of tension levels a little bit. So move about, make yourself comfortable, get into that nice sort of dignified posture once more. And a deep breath. And another deep breath. Nice and slow, nice and deep. And now we're going to focus our awareness on our lower abdomen. About 2 inches below your navel. And try and bring your attention inside your body. So at that point, about 1.5 inches in, try and focus on that point. This is the area of Tan Tien or Hara, the focal point of your energy, your chi. Notice any sensations around that area. Now direct your breath into this area, expanding it when you inhale and contracting it when you exhale. Consciously and deliberately breathing into your Hara. allow your awareness and your energy to focus there. You might even notice how the center of gravity shifts from the upper part of your body into your hara or into your tian tien. Continue to focus on that area as you breathe in and breathe out. Now, whilst concentrating on your breath, imagine you're a tree with roots that go deep into the earth. Feel and visualize these roots growing down from your tian tien, from your hara, down through the base of your spine into the ground, spreading through the soil as far down as you can imagine. Feel and visualize these roots drawing energy up through the earth into your tian tien, into your hara. As you breathe in, that energy fills your hara, your tian tien. And feel the energy spreading down through the roots as you breathe out. Allow yourself to remain focused on this energy, this connection between yourself and the earth. That circulation of energy through the roots into you and back through the roots. And if you notice your mind wandering, that's okay. This is what happens. Bring your point of attention back to that point just below the navel, inside your body. Allow your attention to stay there, to dwell there. Sense and feel the roots and the connection with the earth. Feeling the energy within inside you build. That energy from the earth nourishing you, energizing you, and readying you for the day ahead. That connection, keeping you deeply rooted to the earth. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now take a deep breath in once more, allowing that energy to flow through your body, into your shoulders, your neck, into your arms, your fingers, down into your legs, holding it there for a moment, and then gently exhaling, feeling relaxed but energized, calmer, more secure, more connected. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes once more and give that gentle smile. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed the session today. It's been a pleasure to be with you all again. The video, I'll be posting it online on Facebook if you do want to watch it again. Do practice. Some of you maybe are doing this just once a week as you join me, but do try and build this into your daily life. That little bit of breath meditation, perhaps just as you get up, perhaps before you even get out of bed, as you wake up, as you turn the alarm off. Just flop back down a little bit. Don't go back to sleep, but just focus on your breath a little bit and noticing. Allow yourself that little bit of, talked about this last week, that gentle bit of loving kindness and care and compassion for yourself as you breathe in and breathe out. Just noticing these things. Little 1 minute meditation before you get up. Give you one other little thing, because I was reading a few more books around meditation and I was reminded of a little meditation when out driving. So if anyone, I know we're all picking up the pace a little bit when we're out driving, and I came across a little one about traffic lights. Now sometimes I talk about traffic lights and talk about letting out a great big laugh if you're caught on a red light, and that's absolutely great to do. Raises the energy levels. But another way to do it is as you come to that traffic light, if it's turned from amber to red and you're there, it takes about a minute for it to change. That's all, and that's a minute's breathing you can focus on. So just look at the light, notice your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And as the light turns to amber, just say, "Thank you, traffic light, for giving me that moment with my breath." And then it'll turn green and you'll be able to drive off, feeling possibly a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed, and also a little bit more focused as well. Okay, folks, thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you all again soon. So take care. I'm doing the Zoom wave, so thanks very much. Take care, people.